Good afternoon, everyone. It is repotting time, and we'll be working on this Chinese elm, but the repot's already done. The problem is we still have a lot of leaves. So this is a Caitlin or Catlin variety, however you pronounce that, of an elm. So these are really small leaves, and as you can see, cutting them off one by one or even pulling them off, there's just too much. This has too much ramification and too many leaves. So we're going to start by giving it a defoliation with a pressure washer. If you go on eBay or Amazon, any of those places, and you search for textile cleaner or textile spot cleaner, these little spray guns will show up. It's pretty easy. Fill that with water. You have a dial here for really hard, go through your fingers, or really soft, doesn't hurt cardboard. And then you can adjust your nozzle. We already did a little bit of this tree on the side, as you can see here. So we're going from big full pads to a lot more naked pads. And really pretty simple. You ready? Fill it with water. You might need your headphones for this one because the gun can actually be kind of noisy a little bit. Little white trigger for your finger, and simply go to town. I'm going to switch to my other hand because this is impossible left-handed. There we go. Okay, so here's there's only really one trick, and that's try to follow the trunk line or the branch line. So if you start from here and work your way down, you'll get more leaves than if you just zigzag across and across. There you go. Can you still hear? Now, it's not actually as loud as it really sounds. It's kind of more like a gentle humming, kind of like basically a buzz cutter at a barber shop. Or for the ladies, half of a hair blower, hair dryer, whatever. So the other useful utility this spray gun also has is in working on deadwood. So if you have some spots of your deadwood, they need cleaning. You can see all the white coming off of it. That's old lime sulfur powder. Now this deadwood's pretty good. It doesn't really need much cleaning. In fact, it could really use more of a re-lime sulfuring, if anything. The tree prior to being in the shop had much more of a white lime sulfur finish, so to say. But now that we've pressure washed this part with the textile spot cleaner, it's ready for another reapplication of lime sulfur. The other cool thing of using this with this is you already get the deadwood wet, and it stays relatively saturated when you're working on that. As you know, you always put a little bit of water on before you brush the lime sulfur on the tree. So that's it. You go from this to this when repotting like this. That's all. Oh, actually, one more quick thing. Even though this is a Chinese elm, presumably you can use it the method on other species. It was originally told to me as a method for defoliating Nias because they have really tiny leaves. On something like, let's say, a willow leaf ficus as an example, it would just be silly to use a textile spot cleaner to defoliate the tree, because you can just grab the willow leaf leaves and give them a quick yank and literally get almost a whole pad at a time. So again, when you're working on this, it's very difficult to really get in there, and even if you're to sit here and do this all day, oh my God, forget it. It's going to take way too long. So spot cleaner when appropriate. That's it. Thanks for watching. Happy bonsai.